so that I'll share with you. Yes, tell me. Yes, Dave.
Yes, sir. This is my first class, sir. So,
No issues. What are your questions? What are your queries? What do you want to ask?
I want to learn some Vedic mathematics
Okay.
from a starting. Yes, sir. This is my question or my learning step.
Definitely. So I think you have enrolled for the workshop also, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there will be learning. See, this platform is where you clear your doubts, because before learning, doubts should be cleared, right? You should, whatever is coming in your mind, whatever questions, queries you have, or doubts you have, that should be cleared first, and then learning will become more easy. It will be more interesting, right? When we don't know, or when we have a doubt in our mind, we cannot learn something, right? We keep on thinking, oh, am I doing good? Or is it right or wrong? So the very first thing is, our doubts should be cleared. Yes, Adhikari, DN Adhikari, long time. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm good. So after a long time, yes?
Yes, sir.
So what are your questions today? Yes, Anil?
Many more questions, sir. I have.
Okay, please continue. Ask. See, this is where you can ask any question regarding Vedic maths, of course. Yes, Anil?
Firstly, multiply product divide by at first start.
So have you attended the workshop? See, multiplication.
Yes.
For multiplication, first thing is you should have knowledge of addition. Right? Addition will be used. Then multiplication becomes very easy. And in Vedic maths, we have several ways to multiply. And most of the ways are by just observation. See, the best part of Vedic maths, it's not you're learning mathematics only. It is basically you're learning your life, how we should live a life. We should concentrate on anything we do. Right, that is known as visualization. Whatever you do in your life, every small bite, every small thing, you should first visualize that thing, and then reasoning, the reason behind that thing, why it is happening, why is it so, and then apply logic that yes, this is correct and I should go this way. Right? These three things, these are known as life-changing process. So it is, Vedic maths is not learning mathematics. No, it is just mathematics is just one small part. It has a long way to go. Right? It changes your attitude. Now, yesterday also I was in a session with teachers. Now, when you start thinking differently within some course of time, within a 30 minutes or 12 minutes, 20 minutes, that means you start changing yourself. Got it? The way of thinking is always different. Right? So division is, division, I don't mind division. If I'll try to teach you right now, you would find it difficult because the basic sutras are missing. But yes, today I'll give you one concept of division, definitely. And even one multiplication also I'll give you other than 11. So don't worry, I'll give you.
Yes. Basic knowledge is important.
Yes, Anil.
Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
Is this class useful for children also?
What is the age?
9 years old.
9 years means around 4th, 5th class?
For 4th class.
4th class. See, today this is not a class. This is just a query session. This is a session where you can ask your queries. Any doubts come across you, you can ask here. But when you want to learn something, then we have a workshop on Saturday, Sunday. There, they'll find a big difference. You can see the child will start behaving in a different manner from that day. Now, that is what I was telling him. It is not learning of mathematics only, because your entire way of learning changes, entire way of thinking changes, right? A very small example I'll give you. Now, when we talk about multiplication only, if I say something, okay, 576 into 121. Now, all the kids would do in the same way. Even the teachers would do in the same way. They'll write down 576 and below that they'll write 121. But what happens after 30 minutes of a class, they'll not do this way. They'll just try to make out ki what is 121. What is that? That is a factor of 11. Since they had learned that 11 concept earlier, they'll apply that without my telling them. So this makes a clear picture. This gives a clear picture, the way they start changing their techniques, the way they start thinking differently. And that is only required. See, you attain some knowledge or you gain knowledge when you are free to learn. When you think, yes, I'm free to accept anything. Right. So these small things, and kids, they will love it. They'll enjoy the workshop. So don't worry about that. You can talk to Umesh.
It means child can. Okay, sir.
Yes, Anil.
It means child can join this class.
Yes, child. See, I have special batches also for kids, but nowadays, because everywhere somewhere the summer camps are going on, somewhere holidays are there, so I'm not going for students batch. But yes, in this batch also students can come, not an issue.
Okay,
so I'll take care ki both they get the thorough knowledge.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Martin Rana. Martin, you are from? Martin, are you there? Ramchandra Peneru. See, this is the place where you can ask me any question. So why are you hesitating? See, if we will not ask questions, how will your queries be solved? Nobody would be asking your question. No? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So,
Sir, my main objective is, or my main question is, how to use our brain like a computer or calculator by the method of the Vedic mathematics, easily method. For this,
okay, I'll ask you a very simple question.
Yes.
How many phone numbers you remember now?
Not limited.
How many?
In how many, sir?
5, 10 maximum. 10 though it's not
Maximum.
possible. And long back, when we were not having this mobiles, we were having that other phones at that time, or when you were not having an Android phone in your hand, at that time, how many numbers you remembered?
About 10, 15.
So kam kyun ho gaye ab? Because you have programmed your brain like that.
Yes, sir.
You have programmed that, yes, my data is stored in the mobile. I don't need to learn. I mean, I need not to remember. See, this is our problem.
Yes.
Now, one more factor I'll tell you, because I am visiting Nepal, I have seen students are using calculators.
Yes, sir.
Because schools have allowed. Now, if you'll allow calculators, why will they learn? Got my point? Why will they use brain? So it depends on the circumstances. Now how we adapt. So when we use our brain, it will become more sharper.
Yes, sir.
Got it? We believe in calculators. We don't believe in this, what you can say, our own brain. Though brain is much, you know it. Okay, so this thing has to be understood first. Ki how
Yes.
we are losing this thing. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, anyone else? See, if you'll not ask questions, how will it go?
Yes, sir. I have a question.
Yes.
Means it's a Vedic mathematics syllabus is available or not? Any syllabus?
Yes, for total syllabus is available on my page. I'll just share you right away here itself.
Yes.
I
We study first addition, after addition, subtraction,
multiplication, division,
multiply, after multiply, divide. So we can so on going.
Then squares, then cubes, then square roots, cube roots, and in between algebra also. Now in algebra,
Yes.
right, then divisibility. I think you are teaching maths. Are you teaching maths, Adhikari?
Yes, sir. Once again.
Are you teaching maths?
Yeah.
Now, you see, how do you find a cube root? Or how do you find a square root? For that, you go for factorization. Correct? But
Yes.
here,
Yes.
just by mere observation, you can find it. So I've shared you the link. That is dryogesh.in/books. Now this has a complete syllabus of teacher training module also, and for the students, for the kids of class 3rd, 4th, 5th also, right? Even if you want in other format, I can share you the PDF file also. So that for that you can send.
Yeah.
I'm sharing my number to everyone. So whosoever wants, they can, or from Nepal, you can contact Mr. Umesh. He'll share you everything. Yes, Govind Dhami.
Yes. One more question, sir.
Yeah, please.
You can teach chapter wise at first edition in this class or not?
In which class?
Chapter wise you teaches or not?
No, I'm not getting. I teach. Now when we talk about Vedic mathematics, so I'll go that way only. First addition, but before addition, what is the fear factor? See how to make the subject interesting. Let me know.
Yes. On this example, only chapter wise at first addition, subtraction, multiply, divide, cube root, square root, many others.
Yes,
so it is more fruitful.
That is how I am teaching you. You have not seen the syllabus then. Have you seen the books? The book, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6.
Yeah.
So there the syllabus is given detailed. But before addition also. Now let me tell you one thing. Why will anyone learn Vedic maths? First question. First, you have to remove their fear of maths. Otherwise, they'll say, why should we learn in another subject? So very first thing is we have to remove the fear. Now, where is the fear in maths? Tables. If you remember, I usually ask one question, how much time you need to write a table of 89? and people get away. So first, in the first book, I have started with basic concepts and then tables, because first point is the students should get rid of fear, then they'll better understand you, right? Then we start with addition, subtraction, multiplication. We have got so many ways. There are different methodologies. There are two general techniques to find multiplication. For example, one is Nikhilam Sutra, and Umesh knows about it now. So he will be among the first trainers of Nepal. Now, very easy, 999. Even if you have 5 nines multiplied by 5 nines, the answer is 999,80001. So this speed will come because the concepts are very simple. But why do we don't start from first class or second class? Why do we start from third class? So that they should have the knowledge, prior knowledge of single digit addition and tables up till 8 or 9. Right? Yes, Govind Dhami, you can speak. If you have any questions, you can write also. If you're unable to speak, you can write down. Yes, everyone, if you're not able to speak, if you have any audio problem, so you can write down the question, I'll answer you. Ram Babu?
Yes, sir, no problem, sir.
Okay, so any questions you have? Any queries you have regarding Vedic mathematics? Yes.
How many session in first basic for, I mean, how many session
See, I run.
will include in first?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yes, Anil. I'll brief you. See, Anil. To learn something, I have just created 3 steps. Now, the first step is first clear all your doubts, questions, queries. For that, this is a show. Ask me how. How Vedic maths can change you, how Vedic maths can be beneficial for you or your students or for your career. So this is the right place to ask such questions, such doubts, everything. Second step is, now one wants to listen, understand the basics first. Yes, right. So I have a workshop every Saturday and Sunday. Now, every Saturday and Sunday, the workshop that focuses on 2 things. One is learning of Vedic mathematics, and for teachers who want to further go for training, means who want to start their own classes. So just after 2 days workshop, you can start teaching children of class 3rd, 4th, 5th. Ram Babu, I think you are.
Yes, sir.
So within 2 days, you learn, then learn Vedic mathematics also, then you learn how to launch Vedic mathematics classes and lead your way. Because this is the future. If I talk about India, it has been added as national education policy. Our Prime Minister is daily promoting this subject. And Nepal also, days are not far when they'll also adopt it. Because moreover, our education system is comparatively same only, right? And for knowledge, there should be no limits also. If we are getting something knowledgeable or interesting, which can create a difference, then it should be open-heartedly welcomed. And see, So, like I was saying, it is not learning only mathematics. It is a life-changing process. And that you will feel or you will experience in just 2 days. So that 2 days workshop is must for everyone. Right. So what I'll be teaching in that, I'll share you on WhatsApp if you want to know. That is, first topic would be the fast multiplication. Now, fast multiplication, why? Because I want to prove you that you can do calculation faster than calculator. And you yourself will be saying, yes, I am able to do them much faster than calculator. So first thing is to generate that your confidence in you that yes, you can do it. Second thing would be the tables, the fear factor of every child or every person who has gone through that troublesome time when they used to get scoldings, caning from the teachers, parents for tables. So that would be a very soothing time when they'll realize it was not that tough. The only methodology was tough. The second day will go for higher end things, that is scaring, how to find the scare of a number. We never thought that it could be done with other method also. We only knew multiply two numbers or multiplying a number again with that gets the scare. No, 3 different methods would be taught to you. In one method, you will be able to speak the scare of a number before you type on the calculator. So this much speed you will be getting. Then we'll be learning about how to launch your classes, all the digital concepts, how you can, but yes, I'm only dealing with classes online. Offline, in the things are some different because you need area, you need space, you need investment part. But when you want to run online classes, you don't need any such things. And the last would be the cubing, how to find cubes of a number. So for finding squares and cubes, they are a part of syllabus of 8th class. So we'll start with 3rd also and 8th also, right? So that you can tackle those students. And if you are thorough with these 4 concepts, you can teach any child for at least 1.5 months. So once you start this way, you can further go. And this also, you'll also be able to decide, yes, I want to make my future in this subject or not, or can I make this a future? But if you ask me, is it possible? So I would say yes. I'll give you a very small example for this. Which is the most talked about subject, or which is known as the most tough subject, or which is the most considered valuable in school life? Mathematics. Which is a teacher which is given the most regard? Math teacher. So if we are able to do that maths in a simple manner with Vedic mathematics, so definitely this will be approved, or this subject would be, I won't say replacing mathematics, but it will definitely complement this. Right. Rashi, do you have any questions? Yes, beta.
Is this a, excuse me, sir? Is this a technique or is this logic? There
It
is
is.
logic.
Now, few people say it as tricks. See, now if I define it, it is just a collection of techniques or formulas, because it is ultimately you are solving maths problems. So it is a collection of techniques or formulas, but here we call it as sutras. But they are Sanskrit phrases which makes the things very easier. A simple example. Okay, I'll show you on screen how simple. Now, this is a problem which every student face. If you ask your child today, you give him a 1,000 rupee note and ask him to get something for 333 or 322. what happens? They don't know what is the balance because they keep on doing this. 9, 9, 10. Correct?
Yes.
A small child does not know what is this borrow, how this 1 get converted to 9, 9, and 10. And this is a problem of class 2, 1, 3. And in Vedic maths, it is treated in a different manner. Very first thing we say, in Vedic maths, we don't have borrow. Now, if we don't have borrow, how subtraction is done? So subtraction is done with a simple poem, all from 9 and last from 10. Can we remember this easily? All from 9, last from 10. Nikhilam navata karmam dashata. Ye Sanskrit mein hai. So I'm just converted into English translation, all from 9, last from 10. And see, if 332 is to be subtracted from 1000, subtract this from 10. Now you can do mentally. 8. Subtract this from 9. 6. Subtract this from 9. So the same thing is applied, but in a rhymic manner, in a poem manner. If you remember, when our child is going to preschools, there we teach poems, rhymes, even khana bhi khilana, even if you have to serve food, that is also through a game or rhyme, a poem. Why don't we implement the same ways in further education so that the education becomes more interesting? That is where Vedic maths works. So it is, when you ask, it is a technique or what? So yes, it is a collection of techniques or we can say formulas. You can say this as a formula also. Or now because Vedic maths is from our Vedas. So in Sanskrit we call it as sutras. Got it? So this is it clear now? Yes, Anil, is it clear now?
It's all from 9 and last from 10 is formula.
Yes, it is a concept.
This is a universal formula.
This is universal formula for if I say about money transaction. Because subtraction every time you will not get 1000, every time you will not get 500, every time you will not get. But yes, it is universal formula for all the money transaction across the world. Now okay, I'll ask you a very simple question. You all are from different fields. Let me ask you. What you will teach to someone in 1 minute, and that should be applicable lifelong, or that should be an asset to someone for lifelong. Yes, what should be the answer? No? See, if you talk to a doctor would say, I would like to teach artificial breathing so that it is useful at the time of emergency. Correct? Because that is the easiest thing to teach. If you talk to an engineer, he would say, I would like to teach how to draw a straight line, because that is more important. If an engineer cannot draw a straight line, how will he build a bridge or a building? That is very important. And if you talk to a teacher or a trainer like me, I would say, I would like to teach everyone money transaction. Because can we survive even a day without money transaction? Can any person in your, let it be a cobbler, let it be a doctor, let it be an engineer, let it be any profession, let it be any country of the world, can we survive if we don't know how to do money transaction? Transaction does not mean online transaction. It means if I'm paying something, some amount to someone, and what I'll be getting in return, this I should know, or how much I am paying, this I should know. Can I live without that? And this is where our students, our kids are failing. So things have to be taught practically. What is, if we are teaching them all the classes, first, second, third, 10th, and after end of the day, they are not even learning anything practical which can be implemented practically. When we talk, we say education should be practical. So what is the practical use of mathematics? Yes, Adhikari? What do you teach as a practical concept? If somebody asks you, what is the practical implementation of mathematics in our regular life? How do you say? Binod? Yes, Binod, you are from? Yes, Binod. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. I am from Kathmandu, sir.
Okay. What do you do?
I am an engineer.
Okay.
I am an engineer, sir.
Okay. What made you like? What is the interest? Why do you think mathematics?
I couldn't get you properly.
Abdullah, kindly mute yourself. Okay, I have done it now. Yes, Abdullah, are you from Nigeria?
Hello?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
you are from Nigeria.
Yes, I'm from Nigeria.
Yeah, tell me.
The northern part of Nigeria.
Okay. Yes. So what is your query? What do you want to ask regarding Vedic mathematics? Do you have any questions?
Not really, sir. Not really, sir. You know, we've been together for a very long time, so at least I have basic idea of what Vedic mathematics is all about.
Okay,
So,
great. Yes, Dev,
yes, sir.
Anil, Vinod.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes.
As Khadija Muhammad, has she joined? Has she joined? I sent her the links this evening.
No.
She has not joined. Okay, let me get in touch with her.
We are already 35 minutes late then.
Let me get in touch. Let me call her to join now.
Sure.
Let me call her.
Okay.
All right, sir. Okay, let me mute.
Yes, Vinod. Any more query you have? Any more questions you have? Yes, Umesh.
No, sir.
No questions at all. You are an engineer,
Yes.
so I was right. So engineer would like to first teach how to draw a straight line? See, that's a practical thing. So what made you, what was your interest in Vedic mathematics? I think I had a chat with you, structural engineer. Right?
No, biomedical engineer.
Okay, somebody was there from Kathmandu. I think he was a structural engineer. Okay.
I had taken your class, I think just 1 month ago also.
Okay,
Today,
workshop or the same?
same class, sir.
This is just a query session. Okay, so you did not attend the workshop till now. So you're lacking that magic. See, that magic
Yes,
is
sir.
required in life. Then you start
Now I'm going to take
others.
workshop class also, sir.
Sorry.
Now I'm going to take workshop class also this
Yes,
Saturday
so
and
you
Sunday.
can talk to, you can connect to.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Abdullah.
She's not responding to the call. She's not responding.
Okay. Yes.
You provide a tutorial or book hands out in workshop, or
Sorry, Anil, come again.
you provide something like hands out to
Yeah, I do have.
workshop in workshop.
Yes, workshop. In workshop, we solve around 200 plus questions online. Live questions we solve, and thereafter I give the exercises, I give assignments and notes also.
We need to remember all this formula first, right?
Now, when we were doing mathematics, so did we not remember something? But these are not to be remembered like that. It is much, much easier, much, much interesting. And see, anything to, even if you have to read a book, you have to remember what you, if you're reading a story, now, if you're not able to complete in a day, you need to remember what you read last night or last day. So this much everybody does, and your brain is much, much faster than that. They'll accept. Got it?
Yeah, okay.
So don't worry about, don't have full faith on your brain. That is very powerful. Do you know what is the capacity of your brain? Yes, anyone, any guesses?
I don't.
Yes, tell me.
2.5 petabytes, sir.
2.5?
Petabyte.
Correct. And what is 1 petabyte?
1 petabyte equal to 10 lakh GB.
10 lakh GB. Yes, or you can say it as, okay, let's share it with others also who believe that calculators are much, much faster. So I'm just sharing them. See, it's very important. Capacity of a brain. So it is approximately 2.5 petabytes. And how much is 1 petabyte? 1000 terabytes. And how much is 1 terabyte? So 1 terabyte is approximately 1000 GB.
Yes.
So that means roughly, if you say 16 GB pen drive, so that means you need 156,000 pen drives. And we believe, still we believe that our brain cannot do this. So please have faith on that. Calculator, we made it, not calculators made us.
This is a storage power. No, sir.
Huh?
Storage capacity. This is a storage only.
Definitely, it is a storage capacity, but we don't remember 10, even 10 phone numbers.
The calculator is the processing. It's faster the work with calculator means. This is
No,
a
you-
storage.
This
you
is
can,
the storage capacity of our brain.
this is storage capacity of our brain, and how many
Yes,
numbers we can remember. See the things, sir. If I'm not able to remember 8, 9 numbers, and if he was saying like we need to remember the formulas, so why do we
mean,
doubt?
The,
The capacity is very big. Don't worry.
for example, this brain is hard disk. A calculator is RAM. CPU.
Chalo. So anything more you would like me to tell? Any doubts left? Any questions you have? Yes. Umesh? How is the
No
weather?
doubt today, sir.
Huh?
Weather is so cool here.
बारिश रुक गया अभी?
बारिश हमारे यहाँ नहीं हो रहा है सर. बारिश वो
सूरज बोल
इस
रहा
साइड
था
में नहीं है.
क्लास में.
ओके, सूरज के साइड पे है, हमारे साइड पे नहीं है.
Okay. चलिए. So if no questions, yes, Dev, Anil. So Dev has already. Yes.
How
No
long you
patience.
take this workshop in Saturday?
The workshop is, see, officially it is 2 to 4 p.m. but generally it takes more than 3 hours. See, point is not, if you have questions now here, you're not asking the doubts, but there you'll be having the problems, practical questions. So when we'll be solving the questions, whatever doubts come across, I help you out. So generally the workshop ends at 3:15. So it is generally 3 hours. Sorry, 5:15. So it is 3 hours plus. Though officially it is for 2 hours, but it takes always 3+ hours.
You will start from multiplication.
Yes, we will start from multiplication itself. Fast multiplication, just to prove that you are more faster than the calculator. So the first thing is, I need confidence in you. See, our holy book Bhagavad Gita says one should be very confident and motivated all the times. But does it happen? Live the lifetime every day. Even in one day, you lose your confidence, you lose your motivation number of times. Oh, I'm not feeling good, I will not eat. Oh, I'm not feeling good, I will not do this thing. What is that? What has a mood related? See, so that is confidence. So I want to see that confidence. And once you attain that feeling, I can, which Vedic math gives you, there is nothing impossible for you. So don't take Vedic maths only as a subject of mathematics. No, it is much, much more than that. Right?
Oh, sir, what
Yes.
is the fee for this class, sir?
What is the?
Fee structure. Fee.
See, for
Yeah.
workshop, it is 199 Indian, and for Nepal, it comes out to be 320 NC.
320.
Ha,
3020.
For 2 days, yes.
For 2 days, fee is 3020.
320, sir.
320 rupees. Nepali.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Anil sir, please may I know your WhatsApp number?
Is this Umesh sir?
Yes, sir.
You are from Vedic mathematics.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
you see, he is in charge, and he'll be dealing with you from Nepal because
Okay,
right.
980 98010 44044.
Even if you need books, he'll be able to send you books from local because
Okay, sir.
being from India, I cannot send to everyone. So he'll
980
98010.
10 44044.
Yuva Rajvali. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
Any questions you have because you're already late 40 minutes?
Yeah, I'm really late today. So
No issue.
sorry for that.
No issues. So you have any query, any doubt, any question regarding Vedic mathematics?
Actually, I haven't been able to make any questions because
Anything,
I
whatever
really-
comes in your mind, don't mind. I'll try to solve everything.
yes, I'm curious about how to actually like improve how those Vedic mathematical capabilities in us through your workshops or trainings. How can we start and like
You are
what's
from
the
which place?
course? I'm from Nepal, sir.
See, not Nepal. Nepal, which place, sir?
Nepalganj.
Nepalganj. See, already like we gave seminars in Dhangadi, Ataria, your capital.
Yeah, I saw that
Start.
that in your.
So what do?
I like to be a tutor or teacher.
So teacher, see, for teacher, there is a teacher training program that is around 66 hours, 65 plus hours teacher training program we have. But definitely, when you think of a teacher training program, first you should know the basics, right? Why I don't
Yes, definitely.
enroll anybody directly? Why 3 steps we have kept? First step, clear your doubts. Second step, workshop. Because in workshop, you get the idea, yes, I can do it. Because when you'll start
Yeah,
with that
definitely.
feeling, yes, I can do it, then there is no looking back. Right.
Yeah,
So
okay.
workshop we have this Saturday and Sunday. You can contact Mr. Umesh. He'll be sharing you the E7 number, the registration form. I'll share. And
Okay, sure, sir.
no. So once you'll go for one workshop, then you'll get that clarity. Now what happens
Okay, sir.
in our life, we sometimes think of something, but then we just postpone the plan. Maybe to any
okay.
reason. So first step, always take a small steps. If we cannot take a bigger step, let's not discontinue our journey. Let's take small steps. And the first step is now, after this is workshop. So once you'll attend the workshop for 2 days, you'll get a very clear picture how Vedic maths can help you out or how you can make a career in Vedic mathematics. And then you can ask me anything, anytime. Nepalganj, I do have some people who are looking for franchise. So maybe later they can help you out also. Or if you want to become a trainer, we are starting one batch from Saturday also.
Saturday also.
Yes.
But let's at first join your workshop first, and then
Yes.
once I get
That
cleared,
is what
then-
I told you. See, workshop, because workshop will give you more clarity. Then you'll be able to join with more enthusiasm, more, interest. Right?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
anyone else? Any questions? So you can leave your WhatsApp numbers. I'll be sharing this video also so that any questions you want to see how otherwise. So Somesh, I think everybody has cleared the doubts or any questions still? Rajvani, if you have still some doubts, we have this session again on Thursday. So you're most welcome that time. You can jot down all your doubts, queries, Similarly,
Okay.
Anil, Vinod, you can jot down all
Okay,
your
sir.
doubts,
Okay.
questions,
Then I'll join
huh,
next.
and you can ask on Thursday also,
Okay, sir.
right? So there no
Okay,
issues.
sir.
You can ask on Thursday. You can write down today. Now you know.
Okay, sure, sir.
Okay, right? So I'll thank you everyone, and so if any further questions are there, you have my numbers, so you can put down there also, right? Okay, then the same. If you want to join on Thursday, the same link would be applicable, so you can join it. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.